Welcome to the Fantasy Thinker. I'm Jared Quartermatch, and today we're going to be doing a little bit of talking and reviewing about Peril's Gate by Janny Wurts. This is book 6 in the Wars of Light and Shadow, um, and volume 3 of the Alliance of Light story arc within this 11 book series. And so, you probably, if you've been reading along and have finished Perils Gate, you can check out the discussions I've had with some other folks from pagechewing.com about this particular book. We've had several discussions on it, and coming soon, we'll also be having a discussion about this book with the author Janny Wurts, and that's going to be a good time. So, 5 books ago, two forces came to be pitted against each other in the relentless battle through the machinations of a dreaded curse. So, what started in Curse of the Mistwraith has culminated in some heartbreaking revelations in this 6th volume. It is difficult to put into words what Wurts has done with this seminal work of literature for 2 reasons. One, I would need to spoil what came before, and this is non-spoiler. So, and 2, I don't know enough of what's to come. So it's for those reasons, it's difficult to put these things in words, but I'm going to try. So as I get further and further into this series, though I see like little hints and plots and pictures that start appearing in my mind about how this could possibly have been planned out and put together. And although I could be fantastically wrong, it certainly is worth the speculation. Um, the themes are heavy throughout in this particular volume, as all the characters fight against the demands of destiny and fate, and there's a lot of bringing up of the concepts of free will and determinism, and what is the price of someone's free will being taken away. And what if they don't even know it's happening? What if everything you knew about yourself was suddenly stripped away and revealed to be something else, not opposite, but different? Skewed, slanted to in others' desires and put to purposes you could only guess at. Um, yeah, that's a lot to take in, and that's a lot of the discovering and uh, you know things to think about when you see what happens to these characters in this book. Um, yeah, pretty deep. And it's through this mechanism, through this circumstantial magic that is driven into the psyche by extreme measures, we come to learn just how big this story is becoming since the first book. The first book is big, so it's yeah. This book is long. It clocks over easily over 750 pages. And Wurtz's prose requires active attention and diligence more than ever. She doesn't let up, and when done, when you're finished, you are the better for it by far. It's not just reading a story; it's being part of an experience. Um, Peril's Gate, in particular, gives us the idea that the wars of light and shadow may mean something different than what we may have originally thought. So once that light bulb goes off, you actually, like I do, have the urge. You may have the urge to go back and read Curse of the Mistwraith again. It's subtle and clever how she manages to thwart our perceptions, and I'm beginning to suspect that Janny Wurts is a Mistwraith in human form. Just kidding, Jenny. All right. Peril's Gate seems to be the turning point in the series and seems to be the direction marker going forward. I don't really know for sure, and I could just be reading into it, but it feels like we'll be getting an even bigger picture and a grander scheme in the future if things go the way they have been going. Our protagonist goes through dire situations that seem to have the fate of the world balanced on his shoulders, yet we're also shown there are forces at work in the world that are not immediate in their effect or efficacy that can, come later. Like things are laying down. Things laying down as like a minor concern could in turn become of major importance. And that is good storytelling, but she does it in a way that just hits you from left field. That's what I'm trying to say here. So they're they're there, and there's still a bunch of questions to be asked about the nature of the sorcerers, where they come from, why do they serve the Paravians, and so on. And we get hints and clues about that stuff in this book. But of course, this book also tells us there is much more to come. Um, but it seems that the series is now in a place where answers may soon trickle out in a timely fashion, where hints become more than just foreshadow, and all the things we couldn't yet be told become that which must be told. All right, so yeah, Wurts continues to put together lots of disparate elements with a determined voice to relate a story that has depth, passion, subtlety, complexity, and that is just immersive and sustaining. So do yourselves a favor if you haven't kept up with us reading these books. Start, take your time with them, absorb them, let them in, and be a part of this experience. It's well worth it. Trust me on that. All right, that's all for today. Thank you so much for watching. Like and subscribe if you like this below. And be good to each other. Thank you.